All right, let's see what we got here. I'd like to welcome you to Grayscale Painting. This is the late night episode. You guys get to watch it anytime you want, but it's almost 10:30 at the time of me filming this. So I was watching a partner of mine doing a painting, and they had expressed about learning how to do waves. They have difficulty really forming the eye of the wave, So, and I just thought about, maybe doing something real quick. And I'll probably do it again because I'll send a link to them, but it would be good for me to do a live showing of it on that site. So I'll probably do something with that. So I don't know who's there yet because my screen just popped up for YouTube. So, and there we are. Hopefully, okay. Hey, how you doing, Gina? Hello, Marilyn. How are you? So I'm pretty sure you guys heard what I said. This is a pretty late night showing, and hello, Maria. How are you? And so I'll do somewhat of a quick version of a wave. I got the Stay Wet palette out today. If you look there on your lower right, I forgot. Cad yellow, titanium white, ultramarine blue, light blue, cad red, and what was left of umber, raw umber, some dark stuff there. Okay, I'm gonna dip. Oh, this is double layered watercolor paper. 11 by 15, the usual. Okay, I do have canvas roll. I do have foam board. I just never cut anything out yet. I might do that sometime tomorrow. So, but a thin layer of glycerin, it just keeps the paint wet. I work with heavy body acrylics. Okay. And we'll do the clouds or whatever first. I think I went a little heavy with the glycerin on this. I can probably wipe a lot of that away, but I doubt it. We'll get some kind of churny, stormy clouds going of some sort. I'm not going to really be too much into doing the cloud stuff. I'm going to coat the glycerin, the paper with the white here. Okay. I'll probably just use this same brush. Yeah, just coat it with a little white. Oh, I kind of would like to mess with that yellow a little bit, but nah. I'll just take the same brush and we'll just get some generic type of cloud things going. I'll use the same brush because I'm not really, clouds aren't really the focal point, but I'll put them in here. And we'll just kind of whip it around in here like that. Okay. I might even get some of this ultramarine blue and put it in there. We'll mix it up. We'll mix some of that ultramarine in here like this. I'll just stir it around a little bit. If you noticed, I got a white background-ish. That's because I was doing another project and I covered the project up with the white paper, and that's why it looks the way it does. I just put the paper back on. I kind of like the way it looks. We'll mess with that and we'll see what comes of it. I'll just mix all that together. Like I said, I'm not really concentrating on the clouds too much. It's really doing the wave, but we'll just kind of play around with this stuff a little bit here. Like I said, I'll just use this one brush. Okay. And right now I'm just playing with values and all that. I'll just blend these colors together, mix them in there. Really smoothing out stuff. I'll add a little white in there too. You can play around like this while the glycerin's wet. Get some interesting little tonal values and just playing around, really. So feel free to chat, feel free to talk. I'll glance over there and see what you're talking about there. Hello, Rosemary. How's it going? Playing with waves today. I'll just take some white. Same brush, I'll just play around here. Get some interesting stuff going with the clouds. Just stirring around, messing around with it here and there. Same brush, just using the flatter brush. I'm just going in my little semicircles, getting some titanium white. I'll tap a little bit here and there, everywhere. Nothing special, nothing in particular, just playing around here. See what I can come up with here. I'll just wipe the brush on my towel. Here in New York State, it's really cold. I don't think it got past 65 today. So it's probably in the 40s maybe right now. Definitely a fall day. Definitely. You know what? I think I might even, because I want a little more contrast in what I'm looking at. So I'll dip into a little bit of that brown and we'll put some of that up in there. What it's going to do is turn it kind of grayish in spots there. I'll just play around with it, keep stirring around. It just blends and blends and blends. And I'm just using a few hairs of the brown. I'll put it in here in the corners. And you mix it in with the blue, it just turns a weird kind of blue-gray. Like I say, I'm not going to mess with the clouds too much. It's just, just something back there. Same brush, it's just me twirling around, messing with it. The paint is starting to dry because I got the little heater fan back there going. You should see it spinning around just in back of me there. And it dries the glycerin a little quicker. So it's getting a little tacky, which is cool. No big deal. I'm wiping the paint off on my brush, or on my lap here, on my little towel. There. Now I'll get a little bit of white and I'll mess around all in that now. So I'll just keep messing around with little tones and stuff. Just pressing it here and there. Hello, Gina. 71 in Florida, but humid. Yeah, I bet. You guys been getting real close calls with those hurricanes, back-to-back stuff, but it's been going a little more toward the Louisiana area, Gulf Coast. They've been catching all that grief. A little more ultramarine blue. Probably put it around in here somewhere. Just like that. Have it come down right to the horizon line there. Still the same brush, I'm just twirling around, spinning it around. just turbulence and whatnot, what have you. Even though I'm just messing around, I'm still varying the hand pressure. The more you spin in one, blend in one spot, the more it mixes in with the paint. Another little dip of paint probably around the top area here. Since I got some of that dark color touching the horizon line, I won't do it on the other side. Slightly above, but not into the, not by the horizon line. And plus I'm mixing some of it in with the brown. Sleeve Stacks, how are you? Yes, please be kind and hit the thumbs up for brother. I would greatly appreciate it. I don't particularly care for this titanium white. It's not thick enough. It's Grumbacher, but it's the larger tubes. I'm not feeling it. I'll work with it, but I like the smaller tubes. I like the thicker stuff than what I'm working with here. But it's all preference. Get some of that residue off my brush here. Okay, that's cool. That'll work. Yes, I do the customary X stroke thing, very gentle. Just blend it all together. And if you notice, no border at all. Okay, this will work more or less. This will be okay. There. Instant Sky, same brush, just twirl it around. All right, all right. I really didn't expect too many people to be up, or at least be around at this time of night. Is it fall yet? Around here it must be. Yeah. Okay. No matter what type of wave you're gonna do, they kind of follow kind of a similar pattern. Okay. Now, because I don't have tape on the edges, obviously I got tape behind this paper, but only 2 pieces, so I gotta be a little careful here. And if you also notice that my clouds, at least the surface here, is like 2/3 up on the paper, so not much clouds, but gonna be plenty of water, right? All right, so that's one of the formulas. Okay. Alrighty then, let's get, I don't know, some small brush of some sort here. This little 1/4" brush will work fine. All right, we'll sketch out a little something. Obviously, that's our horizon line. When sketch out, I'll just use this light color. This sky blue, why not? Let's see, we'll sketch out a little something here. Well, before I do that, let's put a thin coat of glycerin down there. Definitely need glycerin for the water to blend it in. You don't, I mean, necessarily have to, but it does make life easier. I'll put it as close to that horizon line as I can get it. Okay, then I'll just, this is really thin, much thinner than what I used for the clouds. Just put it on there real quick here. As of right now, I can't even see it because of the way I got the lights. I only got one of the spotlights on, but I got the main light on. So the lighting situation is a little different, but so I can't really see it unless I move my head around. Okay, really thin coat here. I'll get real close so I can say to the horizon line, vanishing line, horizon line. As close as I can. Okay, that's good enough. That's fine. All right, let's put this guy right here for right now. Okay, let's sketch out something really quick here. Let's say that, we have we'll have a curve here like that, and we'll probably just have a curve off the panel. No big deal. All right, but as I got it curving, I'm gonna do a little something like this, like that. All right, we'll keep it on the horizon line. We'll have it foam here, but it flips around, so obviously this is gonna kind of dip around like that. All right, so that's your bow of the wave. Obviously the eye will be somewhere, if you continue this little circle here, or you make it kind of an egg shaped or whatever, but it'll be somewhere around in there. Okay, more or less. You don't have to have it that large. It can be smaller. All right, but anyway, that's the main part of your wave. It goes up, around like that, and then this curves. Okay, and that's basically it. You're gonna work everything off of that. Okay. Also, when doing a wave, think of the curvature. Okay. You think of the curve like that, but as you do this, the curves get a little wider and wider like that. Okay. So it's like a funnel. All right. It's just you just cut half away. Okay. That would have been the top of the funnel, but we made a little lip out of it and we took the rest away. So it's like a paper towel tube. Okay. And you just took it and you just cupped it over like that. Okay. And that's that part where your fingers are, and everything else is up under there. So being that it's like that, obviously you got a shadow here. Okay. All right. Let's let's play with we'll get some dark color going, I guess. Like I said, this is very simple. I'm putting my, oh man, you know what? Even if I put the charger in, I don't even know if I got the right phone for the charger. I'll find out in about 2 seconds here. If I got the right one. Yeah, I got the right one. Good. All right. 2 different phones, and I got one charger. I mean, the phones don't charge very well. I'll put it that way. All right. Let's, I'll just use this brush. This brush is fine, I guess. Okay. Let's get some, we'll use a little bit of ultramarine blue here. I'll just put it right here. And I get a little bit of brown. Keep it fairly dark. This is the Stay Wet pattern. I just got plastic wrap over it. All right, so I'm not actually putting paint on the cloth. A little bit of red. I'll just deepen it, just like that. No, I'll get a little bit of glycerin. I'll just keep this a little wet because it needs to be. And we'll put this, we'll put a stripe of that right up around here somewhere. Just like that. Okay. Just like that. No more, no less. Just like that. Okay. All right. Let's get a little bit of light blue. We're playing around here. And we'll put the light blue underneath like that. I didn't take the paint off the brush or anything. We'll just kind of blend that in there like this for right now. All right. All right. I'm not even worried about it going directly toward the bottom or anything. It's just here. Okay, just like that. All right. Let us go. What color do I kind of like that color, actually. But we'll stick with a little bit of light blue. We'll put more light blue in this dark color here. And we'll just kind of coat underneath here like this. And we'll just kind of blend that up in there. I know I'm going horizontal, right? You figure I would go the way it really should go, which is that way. And we'll do it that way. We'll just kind of whip it under like that. Just like that, all right? The main thing is we'll bring it out like this. But as you do it, it gets flatter and flatter and flatter and flatter. You go up, bring some of that dark up into it like that. If you want to use a fan brush for it, use a fan brush. It's all good. All right, get some more of this dark color going. Need to be a little bit darker. So I'll play around with and we'll just keep going. We'll kind of circle up into it like this. And just, as I'm doing it, I just bring it lower, 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 like that. You got that little lip under here, so it's a real curve there. And we'll bring all that out. Not necessarily with this brush, but we'll bring it out. Like I say, this is really elementary, very simple. So it might not even make any sense to you right now, but it will in a second. Put that on, we'll put this guy right here. I got my little fanny brush there, and we'll just take it and we'll just kind of play around. But look at the effect it's doing already. See this? I'm just blending it in there. Remember, continue that curve. Continue the curve. It gets flatter and flatter. Just like that. Bring it up into your wave. And out here, wisp it on out like that. And all this, we can just kind of blend that in down there. But you see how simple, how quick I'm doing this. Like I say, it's just something for you to play with. Okay. Let's get to that little eye there. We'll take the eye. Look at the color up here. It's got that ultramarine bluish thing going. Oh yeah, a little bit of ultramarine. So we'll take some ultramarine right here. We get a little bit of white. Put that white in there like that. Maybe a little sky blue. A tad. Alright. So up in here, we'll put a little bit of that in there. Just kind of a little more white, believe it or not. Make it kind of glow a little bit there. Now as I'm doing this here, now remember, stick with the contour of the wave. Okay. Yeah, I should have brought that up higher, but it's alright. It's okay. I'll darken it up anyway. But anyway, then you come out this way, same color. But look, watch. Get some white. Blend the white in there. We'll start from here. And then we'll just slowly bring it down. Everything's about contours. Blending your darks and your lights together. We'll smooth all that out. We'll brighten it out a little bit. All that fun stuff. No problem, Gina. Now, Obviously, you can't see the impact of it because there's too much light here, but we'll take care of that as we go along, okay? I'll take my little blender and we'll smooth it out a tad. Just circular motion, just blend it just like that. Smooth out that eye a little bit. All right, well, you see how it's looking there? We only spent a few minutes on this. I'm just showing you a beginner type of way to do it, and you just build from there to your discretion. Up here toward the top here, we kind of brighten that up a little bit. With titanium white, get the eye going here. All titanium white. It's gonna blend. This type of titanium white, because it's not the strongest stuff, so it's like a mixing white trying to be tough. And it just thins out there. Bring some of that down there. And just like a cloud. See that? Slightly just kind of. Like I say, you're not going to really see the impact until we surround it with a lot more dark. Yeah. Okie dokie then. Real gentle. Fade it out a little bit. Keep that fairly light there. All right. Okay. Let's get a little bit of this dark. We're not going to waste all that dark. Dark help us out here. Up under here. Okay, now get yourself a nice little shadow going right up in here. Play around with it. And just bring some of that down. Very gentle like. Remember, contours are very important. The closer you get to that circle, the more curved it is. Okay, very important. And you start laying back the further you move outward. Actually, you get some of that roughage up in here too. Gets real interesting once we get under there. Pop some of that dark up past the horizon line there like that. Just like that. Okie dokie then. Ugh, 2 tubes of mixing white. Get you some, poor child. Get you some, get you some modeling paste. Get some of that stuff. Mix it in there. It'll thicken it right up. No problem. Ugh, mixing white. Mixing white has its uses. Just not in my world. But it does have its uses. I've done paintings with mixing white. I made the same error. I rushed with mixing white. We'll take the 1/2-inch brush. What I'm going to do is take some of the ultramarine blue here. Okay, we'll put it here by this dark paint. We'll mix it. We'll put a little bit of brown in there. We're going to concentrate back there. All right. Maybe a slight hint of white. Slight hint of white. If I need it to be much darker, I'll get it to be darker. And I'm going to get a little glycerin, because I know I don't have... Wow, do I even have glycerin in here? Yeah, I guess I do, a little bit. I got to put more glycerin in there. All right, anyway, back here. We'll block some of this. I'll try to get it as close as possible. As close as possible. Once it's there, then I'll just kind of play around. Right now I'm just blocking it all in. I'll smooth all this out or do whatever I want to do with it later, in a couple seconds. But right now, just kind of block it in there. We'll add some things back here a little bit later. Right now, just smoothing it out. I think you guys can see all of this while I'm doing this. Yeah, fine. Liz Ann, how are you doing? Hello, Jay. How are you? Ugh. Mixing white. Like I said, I made the same error, so I feel your pain. It does have its uses, just not for me. But I have used it, so. Okay. Starting to look a little more familiar now. You see the eye there? Okay. Everything's in stages. Sit down somewhere. Yes, that's the family pooch. Family of one, but it's the family pooch. Okay, more ultramarine, a little bit of brown. We're going under this. I'm going to shadow that a little bit. Now remember, think tube, okay? Always think tube. Yeah, it would be good a primer. It would, actually. Think tube. Let's go over here. Now remember, extreme circle now. All right, I won't particularly, like I said, I'm just blocking it in. So hopefully this method that I'm showing you will help you out. Okay, this is obviously underneath the foam part of the wave there. We'll blend that in. And you kind of drag that out. Drag it out. Okay. And I'll just blend that in. It's no big deal. I'm just drying off my 1/2 inch brush. And we'll just kind of, actually we'll borrow some of this and pop it up under here a little bit and really curve it. Pop that in there like that. Bring some of that dark up into it there. You can blend better, obviously, with a bigger brush, but we're not really. You'll see. You'll see. Okay. One of the key things is to keep that circular motion going in this. So I'll just blend some of that out. You can pretty much blend with anything. All about hand control, really. All right. We'll take our little blending thing here. We'll smooth that out a little bit. Just a little bit there. You want that little dark line in there. That's our friend also. Now remember, everything's still curved. All right, but you'll see in a minute what I'm talking about. All right, let's play around with some of this stuff back here. I can take a little bit of white. Get yourself a brush with that keeps a pretty sharp line. As long as this is kind of wet, you can mess around with it. All right, now just really lightly, just kind of make some this little line, little things, and it'll blend in. Very tiny back here, nothing really special. And I'll kind of clear all that up in a second or two, or I'll smooth it out a little bit. And basically little tiny waves you can put in there like that. And I'm just taking the brush and I just tap down with it a little bit, you know. Nothing really to write home to mama about. Back here, same deal. Tiny, very tiny. You push down, I guess, a little baby waves going back there or whatever. Nothing really too bright. Okay. Very, 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 very simple. Take a soft brush if you have one. I'm actually trying to find one that's plausible. Yeah, I guess this will somehow. No, I don't like this one. How are you, Jessica Gilbert? Music 55. Hello, how are you? Thank you very much. I appreciate it. All right, let's just go on. Yeah, you guys are in the late night zone. Every once in a while, I'll do something like this. Every once in a while, take a fan brush. I would prefer a softer fan brush than what I am choosing here. See if I got one. Oh yeah, this one will do. Okay, up in here. Once again, you know what? Let's play with the light sky blue. It's kind of close to that color, somewhat. I'm gonna get a little bit of glycerin, put it on the corner of the fan brush here. And once again, I'll just block in the color really. Maybe a touch of white in that. Small touch of white. Okay, in here, up to you how you want to do this. You can kind of do one of these numbers. Okay. Up to you if you want to kind of do it like that. If you want to curl it. All right. Already. Or you just block it in and curl it later with higher shades of color. Up to you. It's your wave, your world. You do what you feel you must. I'll bring some down below like that. And basically circular motion. Like so. Let's take a little bit of white. It's just going to mix in with what we have anyway. Right up here up top. Press and give it a little curve. Give it a little curve. Especially when it comes like down toward the center there. And just let it fade away by itself. I'll go back over it again. Okay, something like so. Hey, Johnny. Who was that? Music 55. I think you got your painting. Did let's see, who else? Deborah or Gina got hers. Somebody else was here. It was a J Marie. Did you get your painting? I think you won. So I just want to know if you got it, if it arrived safely. The only person that might be waiting a little while would be the fella in Canada, which is really sad because I sent a painting to a dear friend in the Netherlands, and they got their painting before the person in Canada. And Canada is only 3 hours away from here. Sad, so sad. We're taking some dark, some brown, and some of that bluish green. All right, and we're gonna go right up in here. And up in here, just kind of pop it in there. Okay, just like that. Make a nice little batch right in there in the center where it's curved, and then just like that. All right. You need that dark to accentuate the light. You follow me? Right up in here too. Pop some of that in here. Have it go up a little bit, just like that. And all right, it's a lot like building clouds, actually. Okay, so hopefully you guys see exactly what I'm doing here, and what I'm doing is making sense to you. Okay, and we'll get some of that wave action right up in here, just like that. Boom, 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 pow, bang, just like the Batman show. It's like that. Is the lighthouse still available? Yeah, it's still here. It's actually sitting on top of the file cabinet. Just message me on Messenger if you have Messenger. If you do not have Messenger, just email me at, well, let me ask, do you have Messenger? Marilyn Lynch, you didn't get your pain, just saying. Is that the one you claim you're supposed to have won, Marilyn? I think Marilyn's pulling my leg. She's teasing me. I think when I had the giveaway, I think you couldn't make it or something like that. The foam is pretty much like doing the clouds. I got some blue mixed in with white. Okay. Now the paint's a little bit tacky. All right, so that kind of... Yeah, it is. It is. Yep. Okay. Lose my train of thought messing with you. Okay. Yeah, you guys can see it. Okay. We're just gonna kind of... Now I'm just using a flat brush here. We're gonna marry that. See, it's like with the clouds. All right. So it's a little blue, a little white. Okay, don't go total titanium white. A little blue, a little white. And we'll just kind of mess around in here. I'm gonna blend all that in. Just kind of tap it in there. Okay. Even where you don't think it would be feasible to do so. Okay.
All right. I just got out of Marvin because I did the urgent care one. Then I had to rush over to Marvin because one of them was in the hospital, not good.
Oh boy.
And now I got to go up and do a week overnight at South Track.
Are you serious?
Both of them never showed up.
All right.
And then I got a call in for tomorrow for Genesee Street.
Oh, this is just getting better and better. Nice. Boy, I tell you, those who work in that healthcare field, man, I feel for y'all, for real. For real, for real. My goodness. All right, we're going to continue to blend. Man. Now, remember, this paint is still a little tacky, so we're going to blend all of this. So right now, you just see me tapping all this foam in there. But it's mixing in with that dark color. Okay, and that's what you're looking for. Everything's a... Okay, Jessica. Jessica's doing some really nice stuff over there. If you haven't, noticed, or check out her Facebook page. Now we're gonna take the little blender brush. You guys see what this looks like right about here. I'll pull back a little bit there. Little, you guys do your eyebrows and stuff with it, and we're just gonna kind of, fluff and tap and fluff. You don't want to get rid of all your tones and all the little wild stuff going on in there. You kind of want to blend all of the dark and that little off color together, just like that. Not too much. You don't want to kill all your darks. Okay. It'll get a lot more interesting in a second or two. I promise. Like I said, this is kind of a quick, surefire way to get pretty impressive looking waves going. If this is your thing, what you want to do. Okay. All right. Like I said, I wish I had stronger white. I'll just use this. It's okay. I'm gonna go straight into my titanium white. I'm gonna kind of put it into the bristles. I'll just tap it just like that. This titanium white's a little on the weak side, but we'll work with it. And then, you work with your foam. Okay. We'll pop some of that foam up in there, just like that. And right now, I'm just getting the bright foam in there. Put it there in pockets. As you get more towards that curl of the wave there, it starts getting a little more interesting. All up in there a little bit. Bring some out there. Like I say, it'll start looking like something in a second. I promise you. She did a very impressive, I'm trying to think of what it was. I know it was like it's almost like a house. I can't think of what it was, but it's very nice. Very solid, good, solid job of the color. Really nice. All up in here. Okay, I'll use a fan brush. Yeah, this so-called titanium white. I wonder what brand is this, because I'm not feeling it really. I think it's Winsor Newton. That's why. All right. It does have a different feel to it, but like I say, we will work with it. And I'll just kind of lightly tap and blend some of those right into the white there. See that? Just blend it in there really nice, like so. And we're gonna do something all out here too, so don't worry. All different tones and colors. All up in here. Bubble that around a little bit. Smooth some of that out. Wave some of that out. Get some mist going. You can even take it. Look at this. Look. Like the wind is taking the top of it. See that? See that? See how you can get that going? Do you still like fall paintings in the fall? Why'd you retract the message, Jessica? It's too late now. I already seen it. You can't retract it. I already seen it. Okay. As you see, we're starting to build up stuff here. Okay. All right. What else do I want to do with this thing? We'll still build up some heavy white. Let's get the fan brush out here. I guess we'll play with this one. This one's an extremely soft-haired fan brush. Okay, almost like something you use watercolor with. Do you still do fall paintings in the fall? Sure, I'll do fall paintings in the summer. It's whatever I really want to do. I'm gonna take the corner of this brush, paint part on the bottom, and we'll just give it a nice little touch like that. Kind of put some of that up in there, real bright. See that? Corner of the brush. We get some caps going there. Go that way if you got to. But you want to accentuate a lot of that white foam acting all crazy. Okay, you bring something here toward the bottom if you want, just like that. If you almost made a little accident there, if you want, you can kind of look at this. Look, bring some of that over. You see that? Bring some of that stuff over like that, and you kind of little droplets and stuff going over there. All sorts of little accidentals happening there with your wave. Okay. There. Sorry about that. Sometimes when you do certain things, the camera kind of adjusts. So forgive me on that one. Let's take some more corner of the brush still. And we got some love coming here. I know people get a little nervous when you start foaming things in front of the wave like this, but I don't know why. You'll still see it there. Okay. Just have it bubbling around. This is all just pure titanium white right now. I'll get some of this dark color, and then we'll start tapping in little bits of blue and stuff in there. Your discretion of how much of this you feel you need in it. I'm going a little strong there, but that's all right. I can blend that out. It's all up to you how much of this you want. And if you feel you got it too blue or too whatever, you can always go back over it. Up to you. I'll put some up in here too. So have no fear. Have no fear when you're doing things. Sometimes, sometimes they work, sometimes it doesn't, but you'll never know unless you try it out. Let's see if I can scrounge up some more white paint here. Just cover some of that with that bright paint. Okay, we're gonna get that circle, that eye, even brighter. See, now we have you have colors around it. Now you can work with it. You follow? And some of that is dry. Okay, so you can add some things there to it. I'm gonna go into my little baby blue here, a little bit of white if I got some lingering around here. If not, I'm gonna have to dig out some more white. Looks like I might have to dig out some more white. We'll see what this does. Right here, up in here. Right up in here, brighten that up a little bit. Yeah, I'm gonna have to dig into some more titanium white because I ran out. It is Winsor Newton. I knew it wasn't Grumbacher. That's all right, we'll work with it. And what I don't use tonight, I will just seal it, put the lid on it. It'll stay wet for days. Just spray it a little bit, it'll be fine. See, I want my intensity there in the middle, up in here in the middle. Okay. Now remember, it's got that little, follow that bowl shape. Really, really circular in here. Build up that brightness right up in there. And it's mixing in with the previous color there. How strong do you want the stroke lines? Up to you. Up to you. Okay. And we're going to follow that. We're going to follow that down here. Right up in here. Keep blending. Keep blending. Keep blending. Keep blending. Make that softer. Keep blending it away. Don't be afraid to use your finger. Blend away. Okay. No problem. Actually, if you got a link, just pop it up there. And you can put it on there. I'm open to it. It's cool. I don't mind. Okay. We're gonna darken this part. It will not be a chore. I'm gonna use I guess I can use the glycerin. I'll play with the glycerin and make a glaze out of it. More glycerin than paint. So take a little bit of brown. Take a little bit of ultramarine blue there. So ultramarine blue and some brown will darken it right up. A little hint of red, a small hint of red. It gives you this weird grayish. It's this funky color. And we're going to come under here and we're going to kind of throw a little love under there, just like that. We need to darken it up there. And all I'm doing is lightly brushing. We're getting into that white. Okay. Just like so. Okay. All right. Okay. I'm gonna need. Actually, no, that's fine. We're gonna get a palette knife. I guess I'll use the bottom part of this tray for what I'm gonna do next. Get a little bit of white. So what I'm gonna do, I'll show it to you here. I'll just take this bottom part of the tray. I'll just flatten out this. See this white? I'll just take it. Obviously you can't see it, but I'm flattening. And I'll take a little scant piece of blue so you guys can see it. There we go. All right. So we just spread that out. I'll get a little more white. Put it right in there. Yeah, we'll do it this way. Just take a little bit, okay, and we'll just come. We'll come out this far. Have your knife as flat as it can be against the page, okay. And well, I already marked it now, but it doesn't matter. We're gonna just kind of look at this. See that? Instant foam. Just keep it, and you curve it up into your wave if you want. Up to you. Now, I'm showing you this. This is like the quick, super simple way to kind of have fun with this. Brush it in there. I'm gonna show you something else while I'm doing this also. What I'm about to show you next is going to be really neat. You can bring some of this, curve it up into that wave like that, okay? Bring some of that up there. If you're a little scared of doing this with the palette knife, I understand, okay? Oh, use the other side up in there like that. Watch this. Watch this. We'll take this. Take a little bit of water. We'll go back into our brown, and we'll go back into that ultramarine blue. Make something a little dark here. I want to show you this real fast. So we got our little bits of foam happening, but watch this. Take some of that dark brown. Look at this. You kind of shadow that foam a little bit. Just a thin line. That was too much of a line there. So you make a little shadow. It's like that. Bring some of that up there. This way. This here. Shadow that a little bit. Yeah, you guys can see it. See this? Look at that. Neat, right? You don't have to do it. You don't have to do every one. Okay. Mermaids in the ocean. All right. Let's just take this. Actually, let's take a strip liner. Let's not take that. Once you're done with this, the tray like this, if you have one. I forgot this had glycerin on it. But water will take glycerin off like a hot knife through butter. But like, I'll just do one of these numbers here. Just wipe it off. See, I just clean it like that. No big deal. Rinse off your brush. Get a towel. And you just wipe it off. There you go. All right. Presto, change over. All right. Let's get a script liner. Okay. It is an hour and I'm almost done. Okay. Okay, let's go into some white. We'll put the white right here. Get some water. Make it kind of an inky consistency. You don't have to use a glycerin for this. The white will do fine. Here's another thing that kind of intimidates people. Like I said, this is a very simple presto changeover way to do waves. Now remember that barrel shape. You got to keep that flow going. Okay, like that. And you travel those lines, and then you make some thick. Have them go sideways. Okay. You see what I'm doing. All right, just have fun with it. Have a good time. Some go that way, some go up that way. Curve it. Yep. Just have fun. Curve it. Putting some into the eye there. Curve them around. Play with some of that all around in here. All up in here. Now this, what I'm about to do next is going to be really, well, here, let's throw a couple of these in here while I'm thinking about it. Let's get some heavier paint. I'm thinking about them, so we'll pop in. Yeah, you guys can see it. And we'll pop in a few of these guys. We'll pop in a few of the Kmart goals here. Why not? It's always pretty neat to throw a bird or two in here. Even if they are V-birds. There we go. Nice group of them. I might even go into some of this blue. Let's get a light color. Kind of match the sky. It brings the birds further back. So I got a little bit of the blue in the white, and we'll put some of these guys, we'll put them over here, up here. They're a little further away. No. Actually, let's just go straight sky blue to see what that looks like. Or maybe the ultramarine blue will fare better. Yeah, that's a little better. Some of these guys are further away back there. Just like that. I'll put a couple back here too. You're flying in the side. We got some going this way. Yeah, that's cool. That'll work. Okay. Last part. Because I just don't want to waste all that brown. Oh, I guess we'll do it with a thicker brush. I'll do this. Okay, let's get some more brown, and we'll mess with some of this green here. Because I need something dark. Get this red, that redder. Really get some more brown in there. Stir it around. Okay, let's pop. Oh, now when I put a rock in here, something like this, some really crazy looking thing like this up in there, block it in. It brings the wave back. See, I don't necessarily have to put the rock on the edge of the paper. All right, somewhere around in here. Okay, just like that. All right, okay. Now it's all about placement. Okay, you follow me? We'll put one right here. Just like that. And we'll kind of cook them right there. We'll pop one right there. It also changes the water level. You got me? We'll put a nice size one right here. Why not? Right there. This one here will go on the bottom of the page. I'm running out of that dark stuff, so we'll cook up some more real fast. Now, I use a small color palette on purpose to show you you can pretty much mix whatever color you feel you need. Okay. Let's actually put him in front of some of that crest there. Then we'll just block all of that in right here. And since he's a bigger fella, we'll kind of put him in there like that. Okay. All right. All I need is dark color right now. Doesn't have to look pretty. That's what highlights are for. Okay. All right. You're welcome, Gina. Like I say, very simple way to do it. Simple method. This is something I like to do. I almost forgot about it, but I remember now. Let's just take some water, a fan brush that's a little more stiff, just some white. This is kind of a gentle dance. You don't want it too runny because it'll pour down your page, you know. This is risking it right here, but hey, who cares? We'll take it and pop in some of that, see, all that fun stuff right up in here. The further you are away, the more they'll splatter all over the place, and I really don't want all of that. So I think we're good here. That's enough splatter. Thank you, Lizard. Yeah, it's pretty much along the lines of those type of colors, you know. Like I said, this is one of many methods of how to do this. Let's throw some rock texture in there real fast. Guess what? We're going back to this again. I'll take some of this dark color. I'll put it here. You don't need too much. Get a little bit of white. It'll turn some weird gray. See? Okay. I don't need too much of this. It's just a few bits of rock color here. We'll just go a little baby swipe across. Yeah, you guys can see this. All right. And we'll just kind of pop in some rock texture in there, like so. Another swipe across. We'll come down and we'll curve it around like that. I know I make this look easy. I know. It just takes practice. That's all. Just practice. Need some more. Grab some more of that dark color. We'll put it right there. Get some more white. Put it in there. Mix that gray color. Okay. Just like that. Get a nice little swipe across. And we'll continue the joy right around in here. Can you guys see this? Yeah. And we'll just kind of go down like that. We'll pop some right up in here like this. And we'll do one right here. Just like that. Boom. Okay, right here. Make a nice little curve right there. Rob some from Peter to pay Paul. Just like that. And we'll do something like that. That's fine. That'll work. Okay. I threw out my tissue. But that's okay. I'll take some rubbing alcohol. Give it one swipe like that. Get another tissue. Wipe it off. Of course, you know, if you use rubbing alcohol, you end up smelling like a hospital bed or a hospital room. Once again, you just wipe it away. Good as gold. Okay, guys. Let's take another fan brush. We'll take at this stage, we'll take a small, stiff fan brush, little tiny guy like this. All right, not too much white left, but we'll make do. We'll make do. And we'll watch this. Watch this. Oh, I forgot about him. Wow. I forgot about that little fella. The shame of it all. Okay, we'll just make some quick gray right here. You guys see me doing it right now. Wow, I forgot about this little guy. Look at that. Sacrilege. When you get old like me, Jessica, you're going to be doing the same thing. Forgetting stuff. Okay. I'll stop teasing Jessica. Let's do this. Let's take this white paint and we go, and we'll splash it up against that rock like this. Put it over there like that. Just like that. And get some stuff going in there like that. And pop it over there like that. I don't know why I thought that was funny. Same thing here. Boom. Or you can just take it and pop it over like that. Boom. It's like this. Look at that. Add all sorts of goodies in there. See that? Have to kind of come this way, or I'm just pressing the brush in those various directions, like that. Okay. One more thing. I'll clean off this. But I can say this is very simple, very quick. I might have enough white paint for this. I hope. If not, this is going to be very embarrassing. Okay. All this action around the rock here, you just kind of take your knife and kind of finesse some of those water lines around the rock a little bit. Come up around in here a little bit. I got yellow in my white, which was not planned. Don't want that. And believe it or not, I ran out of white. I got to put a little bit of white just for this little spot on the, you talk about aggravation. But you know what? I'd rather do it this way than to have a whole bunch of paint I know I'm not going to use. I'm going to have to dump it. So I'll go through a little bit of this, then to throw paint in the garbage. Okay. I might have enough paint for that. Let's come around in here. Just like that. And just play around in it like that. Take white paint, spread it out. Get rid of the yellow that wants to be part of the group. It doesn't belong here. And we'll get rid of some of that yellow. Come up around here. Go in that direction with it. Come on, spread it in that direction. Come out this way. Spread that out. Okay, I promise I'll stop right now. I'll throw my name on it. As soon as I find my script later. There you are. All right. Yeah, you're laughing now. All right. Okay, keep living, kid. Keep living. You'll see. Oh, we'll throw my name on it right here. We'll whack a frame on it real quick. See what it looks like. But for those of you who are having a little issue with waves, this is very simple, very fast, very effective. Okay. I guess I'm gonna have to actually do the 20 here. I can't be cute with it right now. Yes, September. There we go, 9/20. All right. This is one of the few paintings I don't have I didn't put a border on it. Okay, let's see what it looks like with a black frame. Looks like that. Okay. All right. Yeah, it's not bad. For something that only took an hour. All right. Let's see what it looks like with a brown frame. I don't know why I always seem to gravitate toward the brown frame, but you know, it's people's choice, whatever. All right, but there you go. As you see, I didn't add, I didn't go too crazy with the clouds because They weren't the focal point. It was just a quick wave here. Okay. All right. But that's, very fast rendition of a wave I wanted to show. And I'm going to go through a couple of presto changes here like I usually do. Hold on for a second. There. All right. I know we're in focus. We should be good here. Is it this way? Yep. All right, there we are. Well, there you go, guys. On Monday, I have. Well, thank you. Is that on paper? Yeah, this is on a 150-pound watercolor paper, but it's double. I have two sheets glued together. That's why you didn't see bow or bend or twist. All right. So it's going to stay pretty much flat just the way you see it there. Monday, I will start my premiere at 6 o'clock because a certain individual who shall be nameless wanted a flying reptile. So I drew a 20-foot tall flying reptile, or painted one, for this unnamed person. It's going to take a while. It's going to be a long one, so get yourself a big jug of coffee and a dinner. This one's over 2 hours. Okay. Even when I edited it, it was over 2 hours. I think it's 2 hours 15 minutes or some crazy 225, some crazy number. But I'll be in the chat room. And it is me painting this thing from beginning to finish. Yep. The creature was masked, and I painted the whole scene right on top of the bird and animal and everything. And then once I peeled off the tape, I worked the details on the pterodactyl. Okay. Is it on canvas? No. This was on one of these watercolor paper. Okay. So, yeah, this one's going to take a while. But this is Monday. It's already been filmed. I feel bad because I got this T-Rex I have to do. Remember the T-Rex from the novel? It's right here. And I really, really, really should start on that or finish that painting. It's more than halfway done. I got the Rex to do and the guy to put in there and whatever leaves and stuff. The T-Rex has already been blocked in and everything. It's been sitting here for over a month, and I really need to get that done. This is 11 by 15. I work with 11 by 15 inch watercolor paper. I do have canvas roll. I do gotta chop it up and make my canvas panels with the why can't I think of the name of this stuff? I keep wanting to say particle board. It's not particle board. It's a foam board. And I'll probably do a standard size. I don't know if I'll probably do 16 by 18 or 16 by 20 or something like that. But I have a few. I got 12 by 18 canvas here. I've got 11 by 15 cardboard and canvas or watercolor paper that I really need to get background. They're backgrounds. And I really need to put some florals or something on them. They've been sitting here for over 6 months, some of these things. Some of them probably from last year. So. $11 by 15. This. What size is the lighthouse? 11 by 15. Same size. Just vertical. 11 by 15 is a very unusual size because 11 by 14 is usually just kind of the standard size to get frames. Go to Walmart or whatever. 11 by 15. This is a frame for 11 by 15 and I had to order it online. This guy. All right. I put the little white paper frame around it just to make it a little neater, but this is the actual frame that will fit this paper right here. That's the frame that would fit it. But I ordered it online because I made so many tutorials with this size paper. I actually have a frame that's 16 by 18 or something like that. Our actual frame is sitting, no, 16 by 20. 16 by 20. I got a white one here. The black one, ironically, I have a huge lighthouse. It's I forgot the name of the lighthouse. I should show it to you, but it's on the wall up here. But I did it on Artfully Yours with Diana, or Artfully Blind with Diana now. But I did it as I was one of her featured artists, and I did the lighthouse. And it's on canvas board. And I put it in the frame. It's just hanging there on the wall. I just can't think of the name of the lighthouse. It's a pretty cool lighthouse though. Got a pretty cool name. I just can't think of it now. So yeah, I do have a catalog of my works that I do sell. If you want a PDF of it, I'll just send you the link and you can just download it. I have so many of them. There will be 2 PDFs. I got so many of the ones I sell anyway. I've got plenty of paintings. It's just a lot of them are just like sitting there, and you know. Is there a spider on my head? No, there's not a spider on my head. At least I hope not. Now you got me looking. There better not be a spider in my head. Well, I'm not scared of spiders, so you know. No, this is just a little do-rag. I put on my head at night. 1, because I hate brushing it, and 2, it just keeps my little wavies in the circle there. So, but that's why I wear this thing. But ironically, when I wake up, guess where this is? It's on the side of my face. So I don't even know why I bother. I think it's just out of habit. So, well, guys, you know, when you do crafting and you do whatever, you know, little shards of whatever would be in the towel, and sometimes, you know, you rub your hand, it kind of catches. That's this. .42. I keep trying. I love you, Marilyn. I don't know who said that I should do a like a bidding auction or a bidding war, well, something like that, because I got a slew of paintings, and I don't know, maybe I don't think my fan base, I don't have enough people that really, I don't know if they would be interested in anything like that. But I got a slew of them, and I would sell. Basically, I just want them out of my house. I have a bin actually right down here where the studio light is, and it's filled with almost 200 paintings in this thing. Okay, then I got a closet full, and then I got a bunch hanging on the wall here. It's crazy. I got a bunch of them. I really should just sell these things and get them up out of here, you know. So, guys, thank you very much. It is now 1:24. The painting was done about an hour, and then I talked for 24 minutes. So, oh yeah, because you got to figure that I got almost. If I have over 300 videos on YouTube, I wouldn't be surprised. So, well, a lot of my oil paintings are obviously on canvas. Matter of fact, the guy in Canada, he has an oil painting. And then Just Sandy, I sent her, among other paintings, I sent her an oil painting. No, I never got a chance to, yeah, I did send her an oil painting to sell at her auction. And then the last time when I celebrated being monetized, I was going to give away an oil painting, but somebody bought it. They told me not to sell it, so they bought it. And I like that one too. That one was cool. It was the Double Mountain. Yeah, that one I liked. I don't know why I don't do many of those anymore, but I like that one. That was one of the oil paintings. So Now I got a big roll of it. I'm looking at it right now on the floor. A giant roll of canvas. And as like I said, I just need to get to putting it together. So, but yeah, maybe one day I'll be brave enough that I'll do one. I had to advertise it though. That I'm selling this little paintings and whatnot. But I only do. I know I got the little $ thing for the YouTube, whatever they call that thing. But I prefer the PayPal deal. It's just easier for me. Oils are tough. I started out as an oil painter. As a matter of fact, I got 30 of them down below my feet here. I've got the solvents and all the crap for oil painting right over here. I've got the oil painting brushes over here, and I got some set in the box just for oil paints. I don't use them for acrylic. I do have oil paints. I started out as an oil painter. I stopped when my pets were really young and they like to get into things and chew on stuff. So that was the end of the oil painting, and I just didn't go back. The only time I did oil painting was for my certification. And my instructor is an oil painter, so I had to do everything in oils, which wasn't bad. I mean, it was like going home week, so that's the only time in years that I touched oil paints. I was gonna do it again, but I have to find a place. I mean, this place has got over 16 windows, this room here, so I won't be hanging nothing here. I have no place to put them to dry unless I dedicate a wall to them. That means I'll just take the stuff off the wall and just dedicate one wall to just oil painting. But if I paint oil paintings as often as I do acrylics, I'm going to run on a wall like that. So. Okay, Lizanne. Actually, that's great. I have no such luck. Nope, they're mine. So eventually I got to use them up, But if I do a paint party or something, if they prefer oils, then I'll do oils. Acrylics is just more user friendly. I just suggest to them to wear old clothes, because once you get acrylic on clothes, then you're done. It's not going nowhere. I mean, they use acrylic to paint on t-shirts and stuff. So obviously, it's kind of stay fast. So, nope, I have not tried open acrylics. I have not tried water-soluble oils, which makes absolutely no sense. That doesn't even sound right. Water-soluble oil. I think that's just for cleanup, or if you want to blend. How do you make water-soluble oil? That oil and water don't mix, right? How do you make water-soluble oils? No. I'm sorry. I just can't. I can't. Oil and... Think about that. You go in your refrigerator right now, and if you get your salad dressing, which is oil and water, you look at what's floating at the top. And then you want to sell that as paint in a tube? Get out of here. What's up wrong with you? But, people buy it. So. Okay, guys. Thank you for the chat. I do appreciate it. It's going on midnight here on East Coast. I'm actually painting because I'm uploading. I had to edit a video that has a lot of jump cuts in, a lot of, and so I'm waiting for it to encode because I still have to upload it for Sunday. It's for the church that I attend. So I got to see if it's done. It's been 90 minutes, so hopefully it's finished. But because of all that editing and all the files for this, and it's only an hour long, but it's encoding like it's 4 hours long. But it's because it's a lot of cell phone videos, clips, and sometimes the cell phone videos are not MP4. They're like QuickTime videos, and it messes with my PC. So my program, it kind of acts kind of shaky with it, which is probably why it's taking so long to encode, because usually my videos don't even a 90-minute one does not take that long to encode, but this one here is a bear. So it was a lot of editing, a lot of cutting. I spent about 6 hours sitting in that chair doing that video. That's how much work it was. So hopefully it's done. And I still got to look at it to make sure everything came out good and all of that. So I'll be no, that's not happening. I don't go to bed. Yeah, I got about 3 more hours, then I'll go to bed, but I'll still wake up at 7 in the morning. Yeah, you guys will be long sleep by the time I go to bed. And that's every night. It's happened ever since I was a child. I've always slept late. It's just a part of my chemical makeup. I just sleep late, you know. So nah. So it's about 2 minutes to 12 now, as of this recording. Thank you guys for chatting with me. I do appreciate it. I will more than likely be on YouTube a lot more, even if it's just me chewing the fat or whatever. If I go live on Facebook, it would have to be either something special or whatever. But I'll be doing a lot of videos now for Home Artist Academy. You need to check that site out. It's pretty wild. Home Artist Academy. They got a Facebook page. Okay, I'm part of them. Okay, and then I'll do my YouTube stuff. So, thank you, Lizanne and Jessica. Who else? Madonna, I think, was in here. Nell was here. I thank all of you guys. I appreciate it. Marilyn, that's who it is. Marilyn, the number lady. I'm gonna call you the number lady, Marilyn. Gina was here, yes. But like I say, you know, being on this late, you get a different group of people. Music 55 was in. I appreciate all of you that spend your time. Hit the thumbs up button. I would really appreciate it. Home Artist Academy is based out of England. It's homeartistacademy.co.uk. Okay. And you'll see my face on there with Karen Underwood and Ray Riley. Ray actually had a painting class today at 2:30 Eastern Standard Time here, which was 7:30 at night there. Okay, so they're 5 hours ahead. So it's already 5 in the morning. She'll be getting up in probably a few hours, you know. I enjoy chatting with you and painting with you. Like I say, I hope whoever looks at this understands this and it makes sense to them. And the next time I'll be doing one of these, it'll be a little more involved, and I'll show them how to. It'll be probably a Zoom thing. I'll show them how to do, you know, a wave. If it's one like this or one of the other varieties, but I'll do one for them. I don't do very many wave paintings anymore. I used to do quite a few actually. And I think I got 1 or 2 in oil there in the closet somewhere, full canvas. All of my oil paintings were canvas. But I know I did a few of them with oranges and reds and, you know, all of that. I don't know where my Mars Ocean painting is. I made prints of that one. People liked that one a lot, so I made prints. That was my first time making prints. But the Mars Ocean one was pretty cool. That was also oranges and reds with blue like this. It's very odd looking painting, but people liked it. All right, enough of my jibber jabber. Thank you so very much, guys. I do appreciate it. It's very late. You guys go to bed. I still got to be up for a while to make sure everything goes well here. I got to upload to Facebook and YouTube for the church site. So you guys have a good night. I'll see you when I see you. Peace.